speaking of the BAA and the great work they do, let's bring in the BAA CEO, Jack Fleming. Jack, great to see you.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate having me up.
How are you feeling now that you're here? We've come so far. Runners are here at the finish line. I mean, it's been an amazing Marathon Monday.
Thank you. The cities, the Commonwealth has really come alive. It's really feel like it's the start of spring in New England. Look behind us. It's really a celebration of fitness. It's not only a recreation, it's not only a sport, it's an activity that brings everybody out and inspires others to take their first step.
And the conditions today, really certainly ideal for spectators, a little warm for the runners. I want to talk about this piece of video right here. We're watching the great Meb Keflezighi cross the finish line, of course, 10 years after his iconic, we use that word a lot, but his win in 2014 certainly meets the definition of iconic. You embraced him for quite a while. Can I ask about that exchange?
Absolutely. I mean, it really goes back to the 2013 and 2014 races when Meb, right after 2013, said he wanted to come back, and lo and behold, he ended up winning it. It was a big burden. It helped with that Boston Strong movement, paid it off. It was really Meb Strong then, and you saw it again today, very, very Meb Strong.
It was a beautiful moment to watch. It's now the 128th Boston Marathon. It's been going on for a long time, historic, and it's in your hands, right? And setting something like this up is no easy feat in itself. To be able to make it so welcoming for runners, for the spectators to be here. Talk about that and how much goes into this.
Well, everybody plays such a huge part, whether it be the 9,500 volunteers, the 500,000 spectators cheering them on, the 8 cities and towns, the police, the public safety, the media partners, the neighbors. I mean, the Boston Athletic Association is a 40-person organization, but when Bank of America came in this year, it really signaled the next era of this signature race for the sport of running.
It had been decades with John Hancock as the principal sponsor. You mentioned Bank of America as the new principal sponsor. This race this year expected to raise $50 million for charitable organizations across New England. What does that mean to you?
Absolutely, and some of those runners are starting to come in now. They're mostly in the 2 to 5:30 window, when maybe 3,000 runners who, exactly as you said, probably from 175 nonprofit organizations. Last year, our total fundraising number was about 40 million. And this year, when Bank of America came in, they said, you know what? Let's try to raise that bar. I don't know what the number is going to be by the end of the day, but maybe by the end of the fundraising coming in, takes a few weeks. We hope to be approaching 50 million.
Wow, it's incredible. I mean, so many incredible moments to witness when you're watching the race. Of course, the runners, and every runner has a story, and you get to learn so many of them as they continue to cross the finish line and share them with us. But what is your favorite part about being a part of this and watching the marathon?
Thank you for asking. I thought maybe if I received that question today, I should be prepared. And I did reflect on it last night, and it's really the commitment that every individual who participates puts into it. Their love, their own passion. That can sound like words, I know, but having witnessed the way the bib packets come together, the goodie bags are put together, the way the volunteers rally around and really look forward to it. I'm not really on social media, but the way I hear so many people express their excitement, the passion for Boston is what is so special for me.
Jack, I got to ask you, I'd be remiss if I didn't, about this lawsuit that was filed a couple of days ago. Are you concerned? I know the BAA has made outreach when it comes to involving more people of color in the sport of running. Are you worried that might overshadow the efforts the BAA has put forth? And is there anything else you can say about the lawsuit?
I really can't. I mean, our focus over the last couple of days has been really to have a great day for everyone. And just looking behind us, I went to the start this morning, and I'm here right now. I'll be here. We have a long way to go for the rest of the day, and I truly hope it's a great day for everyone involved. Participants, spectators, volunteers, sponsors, media partners, everyone.
Well, Jack Fleming, we really appreciate you being here. It's
Jack.
good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for your commitment, and I hope you have a great rest of the day, too.
Beautiful
You as
weather
well.
for us. We're not running, but that's why.
Big part of it, big part of it.
We appreciate that, Jack.
Yeah.
Thank you.